Okay, let's check our microphone. Okay, let's see how our audio sounds. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Okay, that actually sounds not too bad. Got our Pels tutor here. PATS are running out on the field. No hangover today, even after being at a rowdy wedding last night, which is great. We've got our 10 golf balls. We'll probably hit about 100 putts. Keep track for those 10 sets of 10. This is not going to be in the right spot. Important to stay hydrated. I think it's important, especially early in the day, like right when you wake up, to try to drink some water, which is not a thing I particularly enjoy, frankly. Franco is here. What's up, Franco? Thanks for stopping in to say hi. Appreciate you. Okay. 2 for 2. Start our day here. Never really played golf in a football jersey before, but never know where life will take you. I'm doing great, Franco. Hope you're doing well. Hey guys, thanks for joining the Instagram stream as well. Appreciate you guys. Sean, golfing with Coach, Patrick, Robert, appreciate you guys. We are still right in the throes of trying to figure out how to live stream on both YouTube and Instagram simultaneously. But we're doing our best, and I appreciate your patience working through it. Nice. 4 for 4 here, starting our evening of practice with the Pels tutor here. Althea's here. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate you. Oh, missed one on the right there. That was pretty bad. That's what I like about this setup, though. We get instant feedback if you don't do what you're supposed to do and start that ball right on the correct line. Got right back on track, which we like to see. So 1 miss. There we go. I can't right in this very moment, Mr. Gamer, but I can certainly make a note to do that later. I haven't golfed in a month and a half. Oh, man. I know, this time of year gets really tough. I don't think I've been on the golf course for maybe 3 weeks, which is quite a while. No, we've just missed again on the right. Not really. Not super focused. There we go. Right back on track. What we're aiming for here, guys, is 90% success on this narrowest setting. to try and reach the goals that I have of getting back to being a plus handicap. There we go. So 8 out of 10 in that first set. 80% is good, not great. We'll try to get some perfect 10 out of 10 clean sets as we work through this practice session tonight. I'm fishing right now. That sounds fun. I've never been... Your shirt should say 67 instead of 87. No, Coates wore 87. This was his number. People forget. Before Gronkowski. Oh. Dreadful. Dreadful. Before Gronkowski, there were other good tight ends who wore 87. I like your songs you made when you were younger. I've never made any songs, to be honest with you, but I can probably bet that there's somebody else named John Young that has made music. All right, right back on track. That's what we like to see. Never want to miss 2 in a row. That doesn't feel good. Sean, this is a Lab DF3 putter. Good question. Hey, Fat Boy is here. Appreciate you saying hi. All right. So that's a perfect example of why I count my progress, in my successful reps for back here. So in my mind, that wasn't a miss. It didn't go in the hole down there, but we successfully started the ball on the intended line. So the takeaway is that we made a good stroke. The line just needs to be adjusted for the current putt we're hitting. Because just like on the golf course, guys, you can hit really good putts that start on your intended line. They hit something on the green. There's a big gust of wind. All kinds of things can cause the outcome to be positive or negative. But what we want to focus on is controlling what we can control, which is starting the ball where we're aimed. So next rep, we adjust the line, start it on our intended line, and it goes in the hole. So 1 miss in this set. Nice, another good, clean effort. If I was a cow eating grass, would you eat grass with me? Yeah, why not? Am I also a cow in this scenario? Probably makes the most sense. No! We've just grazed that right side. But it's a miss nonetheless, so 2 misses in this set. Gotta lock it in. No, dreadful. Dreadful, guys. I actually felt good about that stroke, too. All right, there we go. Back on track. But still 3 misses in this second set here. A little disappointing. All right. 1 more for glory in set number 2. Nice. All right, so 70% in set number 2. Got to really lock it in. Get some clean sets going here if we want to hit our goal of 90% for the overall session. So we're talking 45 out of 50, or obviously 90 out of 100. 67 times, that's funny. Have you ever made a hole-in-one? I've never made a hole-in-one, guys. I've come very close. I nearly made one about a month ago. Hey, Fleet Adams is here. Ben Coach jerseys S tier. I agree with you, Mike. For putting practice, do you think a mat like that is good, or do you recommend something else? So really, you got to understand what is the skill that you're trying to work on. So the skill that we're developing here is start line or face control. Can we deliver the putter in a way that ball starts where we're aiming it? You know, if that face is closed or open, it's going to start left or right. This gate gives us feedback. You don't necessarily need to invest in a whole setup like this with specific tools and training aids. You can get really affordable little gates like this. Same idea, you would just set it down. You practice rolling the ball between the gate. Obviously, so if you're here and you pull it, you're going to hit the gate. And you know immediately, I didn't start the ball on my intended line. You don't need to spend any money at all. You can just use a couple tees on the putting green when you're practicing. You can use extra golf balls, right? So you don't need to overcomplicate it necessarily. I just like how this is a very consistent setup with good immediate feedback, and it's portable and very durable. This is called a PELS tutor. But that's really it, guys. You know, face control is about 90% of where that ball starts. So for making these short putts, the ones from 3 to 8 feet, where our potential strokes gained is the highest, right? If you make an 8-footer, you gain half a stroke on that shot based on, given its expected value. Said another way, this is PJ Tour data, right? So give yourself even, more credit. The 50-50 make rate on the PJ Tour is 8 feet. So that means the expected value is 1.5. If you make that putt, takes you 1 shot, you gain half a stroke. If you miss and you 2-putt, then you've lost half a stroke. And God forbid you 3-putt, you've lost a stroke and a half from that distance. To get to the expected value of 2.0, you have to go all the way from 8 to 30 feet. So your expected value is effectively the same whether you have a 12-footer for birdie or a 28-footer for birdie. And our takeaway is our goal needs to be 2-putting those as often as possible. You have to learn how to avoid 3-putting. That skill, which is much harder to practice indoors, is speed control. Can I roll the ball? If I have a 28-footer, can I roll it 28 feet? Because very rarely are you going to misread a putt by 4, 5, 6 feet. But if you haven't worked on your speed control, you very, possibly and regularly might leave a putt 5 feet short or hit it 5 feet by. And again, if our goal is just to 2-putt, there's no point in practicing just getting it to the hole. You don't need to worry about that. If you are overlaying your shot pattern over the hole as effectively as possible, obviously about half of your putts have to be short. But anyway, that's not what we're working on tonight. Solid 3 for 3 on the start line drill. Hey, Jamin's here. I need to stop fishing. Is that putter life-changing? It has been for me. It has been for me. But I also think I've been practicing a lot more, which those things go hand in hand. Obviously, you can be confident when you've been putting in the work. That's really what confidence is. It's just you've put in enough repetitions to have a good understanding of what the expected outcome should be if you perform at your best. Fleet Adams, what clubs do you use? I've got mostly TaylorMade all through the bag. I've got Vokey wedges as my gamers currently, this lab putter, and then those old TaylorMade blades from 2011 that you guys have seen. Oops. Let's make sure this is nice and square. Right now I'm playing driver, 5-wood, 7-wood, hybrid, and then 5 through 9 iron. Another perfect roll. If you guys are joining on Instagram, welcome. We are still in the early stages of figuring out how to do the simul streams, doing YouTube and Instagram at the same time. Buccaneers can't win. It's so sad. I know they've had a ton of those close games this year, it seems like. And some injuries, too. I mean, wasn't Mike Evans out for a bunch of the season? First miss of this third set on the right side. Damn. I mean, he's a league MVP for a reason, right? Lamar's really good at football. Really good football player. All right back on track, which is what we like to see. Still on one miss in this third set here. Is that a burner tour bag? It sure is, Brian. 09 tour preferred burner staff bag. I found this in a used golf shop years and years ago, and I've moved it around and finally had a space for it since my wife and I have bought our first house, which is exciting, but also a lot of work. Yeah, Derrick Henry's going to be a problem. Derrick Henry could be a problem. Those uniforms are just so strong. You could probably make Kyler Murray look good wearing those uniforms. How about the end of that Pittsburgh-Detroit game, guys? That was crazy. What club should I get as a 15 handicap? Hey, Jackson. I would recommend getting fit if you can. Try all the options. Get some data from TrackMan. Barney said, do it. All right, good start to this fourth set. Nice. Steelers got bailed. I don't know. It seemed like the right call. Also, his forward progress was 1,000% stopped. Like, you don't get to lateral the ball after you've been pushed back 4 steps. You obviously can say what you will about the OPI, which I did think was OPI. If it happened in my team, I'd be furious. But they did try really hard to lose that game, didn't they? Up 12 with 5 minutes left. All right, guys. 4 for 4 here in set 4. Oh. Hey, Barney's here. Thanks for saying hi, Barney. Appreciate you guys stopping in to say hi. Okay. Really good start. Let's keep it going here in set 5. Love it. Really good positive stroke there. Go, go. Keep going. Keep going. All right, all right. Drake May, time to shine, kid. No, we've just barely missed on the left side. First miss. The back half here. This fourth set of 10. Let's lock it back in. Don't want to miss 2 in a row. Oh, we've gone on the other side. Awful. Falling apart in a set that had promise. Okay, needed that one. Let's finish strong. Good, positive. There we go. Okay, back on track, guys. How did your teams do this week if you're an NFL fan? Drop me a chat. Let me know how your team is looking heading into last couple weeks of the season. Golf is obviously my favorite sport, but football is a close second, I'll be honest. Never played football other than, recreationally, like in the neighborhood. The man cam is here. What's up? Yo, listen up. Here's the story. All right, guys, so here's what we're doing. We're hitting sets of 10 putts here on the Pels Tutor on its most difficult setting. My favorite football team, New England Patriots, bro. Right here. Go Pats, baby. There's my boy Diggs. That guy's so good. I don't know how he catches these balls. I hope he's okay. That was very awkward landing on his leg like that. He seems okay. Woo! Scary stuff. How about you, man, Cam? What's your team? Love it. Do 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 do. No. Oh, that's been the consistent miss tonight, guys, on that right side. They're not terrible. They're mostly just grazing it, but still. Gotta lock it in here. Okay, that was good. Right down the middle. All right, Pats are driving. Guys, the future looks so bright. Drake May, Mike Vrabel. Gosh, continuing to do that on that right side. Not our best. All right, back on track. 2 misses, though. We got to be perfect the rest of the way. Guys, drop a like if you're working on your game over the winter time. I know there are plenty of people that just put the clubs away and then pick them back up in April. But that's not really my style. Can't afford to take that much time off, you know? If you're trying to play better golf and keep improving. My goal is to get back into plus handicap territory. Here we go. Gotta stay. I had 6 birdies today and shot even. I'm beyond devastated. Love to hate this game. I mean, 6 birdies is great, dude. I've had those rounds. I had a round where I made 5 birdies and an eagle, and I shot 1 over. That was really fun. Miss. Sorry, David. Hate to disappoint. Eagle Eyes said hi. What's up, Eagle Eyes? Your story was better. Nah, yours is pretty good, dude. I'm glad that I have the volatility of my golf has definitely gotten better. But I used to make a ton of birdies and a bunch of like, you know, silly bogeys and the occasional triple. And I don't think I make as many birdies, but I definitely make fewer doubles and triples than I ever have. It took me longer into my golfing life to learn that than I maybe would have liked. Oh, bro, you got to catch that, Hunter Henry. Come on, brother. You didn't lock him up at all, Kyle Van Noy. He was wide open. He just didn't catch it, dude. Yeah, they're going for it. They're going. Let's go, baby. Sorry to disappoint, David. We didn't... There we go. Let's go. First down. They missed the catch. Yeah, exactly. He should have caught that. This is a really smart play. Get the fullback in there and go kind of like off-tackle quarterback sneak. That was good. Come on now, fellas. All right, guys, we're heading into set number 5 as we continue trying to... Oh, that was bad. He lost like 4 yards on that play. Trying to play better golf next season. Get back into plus handicap territory. Right now I'm on 1 handicap. I think 1.3 is where I finished the season. Loss of yards on that play. I know. That was a tough one. Who's your team, Third Eye? Who do you root for? All right, 2 for 2. All right, probably a smart play. Didn't lose any yards. Didn't throw an interception. Don't have one, just like the sport. That reload with the croc is smooth, though. Thanks, Jamin. I agree with you, Third. I mean, I do have a team. I've been a Patriots fan since I was a child. You know, best 20-year run you could ask for. I mean, they were winning Super Bowls when I was in grade school and when I was in college. So that was pretty fun. Boom. But I love the NFL, too. The product is amazing. Get out of there. Get out of there. Good play. Good play. No! Booty, what are you doing, bro? Oh. That was not what we needed, guys. We needed at least 3 points on that drive. I couldn't tell. Yeah, you're right. Oh. First miss here in set number 5, which we don't love to see. All right. Back on track. Never want to make back-to-back bad strokes. Just like you never want to make back-to-back bogeys. Stay off the bogey train at all costs. That interception threw you off for a second. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. You're right about the reload, bro. I watched Cameron McCormick do that when he showed me this drill station. That was actually how I learned about the Skillist platform. It's an app where you connect with people that offer online remote lessons, and Cameron McCormick obviously is Jordan Spieth's coach. And he was on there, and I said, man, I just really need a putting lesson. And it was so helpful. I learned so much from him. And that was a couple of years ago. I never expected that I would now be offering lessons on Skillist, but here we are. So I guess Cameron McCormick and I are officially colleagues, guys. That's what that means. You know, I'm 1 degree of separation away from Jordan Spieth. This is all very tongue-in-cheek, to be very clear. Got to hope for a quick 3 and out or a safety from the 2. I love it, Steve. Love that optimism. I thought you had him falling out of your pant leg. That would be hilarious if I just had like a tube going down, just like, you know, with like a little lever or a spring. All right, guys, only 1 miss here in set 5. Let's keep it clean. Keep it tight, keep it right. There we go. Gosh. Hey, Pinto Beans is here. What's up, my dude? Inspector Gadget doing golf drills. That's hilarious to think about. Okay. 9 out of 10 in set 5. That's a good bounce back. But that's only 80%, I think, through the first 5 sets. So we'll keep going, see if we can keep it going. Jamin said, yo, Pinto. Love it, guys. Keep the chat going. Love to see the familiar faces. The community aspect is super cool. Steve Young said football. Let's go. Kathy's here. Bigino's here. Thanks for your patience, guys. We are working on, for the first time, doing Instagram and YouTube live streams simultaneously. So I appreciate your patience as we continue trying to, you know, expand and enhance the quality of these streams. Okay, set number 6 off to a good start. Just gotta put in the work, right, guys? This is like shooting free throws if you were trying to be an NBA basketball player. Although I'm not trying to be a PGA Tour golfer, to be very clear. I don't think that's in my future. Not with only 1 ACL. Or 1.5, maybe we could say. Less than 2. I feel like I would need 2. 2 full ACLs. Okay, 3 for 3 on our narrowest Pels Tutor setting. How's your game, Pinto? Good question, Jamin. I'd like to know the answer to that as well. Have you found a simulator for winter work yet? I have not done that yet, Steve. I've looked into some different options. I just haven't pulled the trigger and made a decision on which one it's going to be. Good rhythm here now. We got to just keep it going. Hey, gamers here. Nice rhythm there. Clean set so far. Halfway through. There we go. Perfect through 7. Let's go. Keep it clean. Yeah. Been hitting into a net, practice swings, didn't get to do much today. Painting and installing ceiling fans. That's like hard work. I took down part of a fence today. And also, guys, the net, or not the net, the tent. The tent outside, where you guys have seen us stream a whole bunch, came down today. But don't worry, we're still going to be streaming. We just had a bad windstorm come through. We apparently had winds about 65 miles an hour. And the tent held up remarkably well. We could have easily put it back up, but I just think for the winter, we'll be doing mostly speed training and driver stuff, so needed the space anyway. Might as well have taken it down. That was a perfect 10 for 10 set there. Also, guys, I don't know if any of you all aren't enjoying a non-alcoholic beer tonight with me while we watch football. I was at an amazing wedding last night, beautiful ceremony. You know, one of my closest friends for, as long as I've had friends. And it was so nice, seeing all the group chats this morning, blowing up, people being like, oh, I'm so hungover. And I was like, I'm not. I don't miss that at all. And I'm sure everyone had a great time and they feel like it was worth it, but waking up with a clear mind and, no headache, that was pretty nice. Same here, minus the ceiling fans. Hey, Kerry Beatham's here. Not the tent. The mat was untouched, I'm sure. Indestructible. Jamin's got to be in the S tier for comedic value in the stream, in the chat. Just carrying the chat comedically. Go Broncos! Well, maybe we'll see you in the AFC Championship game. DJ, that could happen. Throwback to 2015, that would be brutal. Pat should have won the Super Bowl that year. That defense was just crazy. Von Miller. The Broncos did lose today. Pretty decisively, too. Also, so scary. That hit on... I'm sorry, I forgot. I don't know the player's name. I think he was number 13 or 14, who got stretchered off with like 30 seconds left. Oh, that guy got lit up like a Christmas tree, and I really hope he's okay. That was a scary hit. Whenever you hear that sound. If you've watched football for years and years, you can just hear it, that, car accident sound. Like, man, that didn't feel good for somebody. Set number 7 off to a nice start. Let's just lock it in here. I've got commercials in the game anyway. Love it. 2 for 2. Okay. Found the tempo now a little bit. We did a cold start as well. When you guys saw putt number 1, that was putt number 1 on the day. Found a much nicer rhythm now. I'm going to keep it locked in. Pretty cool, guys. I used to be so nervous to stream for like 4 people. And now we get all these people who come and watch, and it's starting to feel a little more natural. It's only been a year. Well, not even a year. Patriots are cooked in the playoffs. I've watched enough football to know that crazy stuff happens. It's so hard to say in a single elimination. Oh, fumble! Ball! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, sad Derrick Henry. Not sad Derrick Henry. Look at him. The zoom in on the sad face was so just, chef's kiss. Steve says football. Yes, football is right. Boom, shoulder on the football. Punch it out. Everybody screams ball. Let's go. Yeah, dude, in a single elimination tournament, anything can happen. Crazy plays happen. Crazy weather happens. You never know. But you can't tell me that Mike Vrabel doesn't have playoff experience in the NFL. That's one thing you definitely can't say. So I think he is the future, man. I would love for him to coach this team for the next 20 years. I think the Titans were insane to treat him the way they did and run him out of town. Because look around the league. Like, who else are you going to try? I mean, you're going to let Dennis Allen be a head coach again? This guy looks like the dude from Fight Club who never grew up from high school. The Broncos will be one and done in the playoffs just like the Patriots. Interesting, Ryan. DJ says, I like the fit. Thanks, bro. That's the recovery from the INT they needed. Absolutely, Steve. Okay, still perfect here. Set number 7, which is fantastic. We'd love to have a couple of those in a row. Just got to stay locked in. Love it. This is for 10 out of 10 in set number 7. Oh, Nemo, who hurt you, bro? It's going to be okay. Let's go. 10 for 10 in set number 7. Let's go, Drake May. Come on, kid. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Flag on the play. Holding on the defense. Come on, Brad. Show me holding on the defense. Let's go. Yeah, great protection. Hard to cover guys for that long. Was it booty? That was pretty good coverage. Oh yeah, right there, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that. DJ, I'm a 1 handicap right now, but our goal for 2026 is to get to +3, which is ambitious, but I've been a +1.5 before. And we're going to document the whole process, and I hope you guys will follow along and whatever goal you're pursuing. We're going to have some weekly check-ins just to do like a week in review kind of deal and showcase kind of what's all going into it. Whoa, that's good. Well, I've been playing golf for a long time, DJ, so I've had lots and lots of practice and there we go, 3 for 3. What is that? That's at least 23 consecutive putts in a row now. Found the rhythm is what that's called. Nice. Really good rhythm now. Come on. 8 for 8 here in set number 8. Nine for 9. This is for 30 in a row at a minimum, which is pretty cool. Got it to go. There we go, guys. 10 for 10 the last 3 sets. Sets 6, 7, and 8 were perfect 10 for 10, which we love to see. Probably do a couple more. Try to take it all the way to 100. Right? See how many out of 100 we can make. I think we're at 70 out of 80. And that's one in set number 9. Let's go. Still perfect in set number 9. Those are, you can't be making those penalties, bro. Okay, 5 for 5. 35 in a row, at least, that we've made here. Guys, drop a like for a whole bunch of consecutive putts made. Continuing to rock and roll. I like that Mac Hollins guy. The no shoes thing is weird, but it's okay to be weird. I'm pretty weird myself. I look like a filled-in coloring book. Or a 1997 Honda Civic that's covered in bumper stickers. And that's okay. I'm still here trucking just like that Honda Civic. Let's go. Coming up on 40 in a row. But just like any long streak of days, right, guys? I'm coming up on 5 years sober, no alcohol. But the way you get there, just like the way you make all these putts in a row, is one at a time. One day at a time, one step at a time. It's very cliche. It's like, oh, everybody's heard that. But it's so true. If you just focus on doing what you can do today, sticker wraps need to make a comeback. I love it, Jamin. Let's make this one. No! All right, breaks the streak, but we still made 9 out of 10 in set number 9. Very, very close, though. All right, let's bounce right back. Hopefully another perfect set. Atkinson Golf is here. Hey, guys. Patty's here. Amy Lynn is here. EJ is here. Hey, guys. This is our 10th set of 10 putts that we're about to start. We're using our Pels tutor here as a start line drill. It gives us feedback if we miss our start line. Right now, we have 11 misses through 90 putts, so really fell into a good rhythm the second half of the practice session. Another good one there. And I like this combination with the Pels Tutor and the Well-Stroke mat. Because I get that feedback in my peripheral vision of keeping the putter inside of that arc, back and through. And then obviously the immediate feedback if I don't start the ball on line, because those ball bearings make an ugly loud noise and they go flying everywhere. Let's go. 3 for 3. What a play! What a play! Let's go! Punch it in. Football! That was good football. Steve said, let's go. Exactly right, dude. Hooper. The Ravens are going to get hoopered. Let's go. Another good effort. That's 4 for 4 here on our last sets. Touchdown! Come on! So easy, bro. What a good play call. Josh McDaniels, my homie. All my homies love Josh McDaniels. Let's go. Nice. 2 more to go here in our last set. Pats are on the comeback trail. No! Darn. Missed on that left side. Try to bounce back. One final good putt here. Okay. Really, really good effort on this practice session on the road back to a +3 handicap. 88% over 100 putts on this most difficult setting with the Pels Tutor. Pretty happy with that, guys. Goal's 90%, so just short of it. But Jamin said, righteous rolling of the rock. See, man, the guy has a way with words. He just does. Whether you're here on YouTube or Instagram, I'm so grateful for your support, this community, and this awesome platform that we're working on building. So grateful for you guys who continue to show up for me. I'm going to keep showing up for you. And we're doing big things really, really soon. Go check out the new long-form video that's posted on YouTube. If you want to show some support, drop a comment on there. Jamie, appreciate you being here, brother. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you next time.